He is more than you can ever need. He is more than the eyes can see. See, I don't deserve his love, but it's always been there for me. Now, Jesus met me when I was at my lowest. So if you don't know Jesus, know this. He is the greatest example of generosity this world of greed that's ever seen. And when Jesus hit the scene, he changed the scenery, made diversity with serenity. If you're looking for peace, he offers plenty. Jesus was and Jesus will forever be king. And when the angels sing, they sing of a grace that was displayed for sinners like me. I can't explain him. And if I could, he wouldn't be Jesus, because you cannot explain eternity and you cannot comprehend the galaxy. But it was the wonderful hands of Jesus who spun them into existence and went to the cross to pay for our sentence. So if you've been hurt by a Christian, I am sorry. If you've been made to feel worthless, I am sorry. If you feel like your desire to be loved has no place and your church and your friends have failed to embrace or identify you too as one who needs grace, I am sorry. Some of you might be jaded by some Christian figure who didn't seek you in love but mainly to cure, as if to objectify you and tell you to learn to go live like a saint or else you're just born. But you see, it's teachings like that which Christ didn't condone, but rather challenge those accusing to cast the first stone. Because if they are not teaching in love, then they are standing alone in trying to orchestrate themselves what only Christ can atone.
So I guess it is convenient for you to turn your back on the woman who held your spine.
Woman, you were brought forth from my side, designed to support me like the moon does the brisk breath of lonely night. But when fear clawed its way into my heart when he called my name in the garden, you shrunk and hid your shameful body. Where were you?
Where were you when the priest of the night found its way to your star? You watch him lie. I watch you sit and set like sun, you mourning of a man. You can't even see the nightmare you become.
I was there, standing in a distance, having a conversation with my backbone. I wanted to stop you, but you let that evil reptile with eyes slow dancing with the seed and tongue swift as wind. Woe you dumb people thinking we can be as wise as God, who thought the galaxies into existence.
Adam, I thought he was my friend. Letting me in on secret, God picked a promise he leaves not to tell. He pointed me to the tree, told me of what I was missing, and as my feet lies in his light, I watched it become gorgeous.
But God is beautiful.
Adam, my tongue became sight. The fruit looked too good not to test.
Taste and see that God is good.
God is thief. He kept us away from the one thing he knew would turn our minds.
No, God is wise. Eve, can't you see? In our feast for knowledge, we've become fools. Searching for wisdom in a May branch, we forget about the God who had the power to greet us from dust with no root. His mind, wide as sky, and we were free as clouds. Now the silence hum of shame echoes in the land. The air chill of father's curse cut across our conscience. Even the very river we bathe our naked souls in is damned because of you. What have you done?
Don't blame me for murder. And name yourself victim as if we are not both ghosts with skin.
You left me for dead. Did you forget the sixth day when God made you from dust? But God made you from me for me. While sleeping, he carved you from our cage bones. Beautiful, but with your arrogant disposition, you switched position and decided to lead. Took heat from a snake without consulting me first. You did not respect me.
He gave you authority. Made you the head of us, but you became neck. I can still see the apple stuck in your throat, Adam. Swallow your pride. You didn't lead me, yet I'm to blame. Your wife, your Eve, the one who is now shame, was beauty the moment you saw her breath. Maybe I should noose a ribbon around my neck, make a skirt of wrapping peppers, stock my natural naked chest with leaves. Maybe then those bones will be enough gift for you again. This flesh enough body for you to birth in. The day you remove God from your soul, emptied your nest of his glory, is the day you begged me to take his place. Fill your void, become this image of imperfection to satisfy your insecurities.
God forbid.
Our sons grow up treating their sisters like cemeteries, stocking their bodies and bones in their closet to wear as one flesh every time they want to feel alive.
Eve, please understand. That prideful organ brewing beneath your chest beat with no submission for your husband. And for this, your future daughters will not be quiet, gentle. Some will be loud as nagging crows, feasting on the dead earlobes of men. Their bodies, sculpted for God's glory, will become lures, enticing our sons to sin, and they will. Your offspring will kneel for value at the altar of man's approval, but this worship will not make them whole nor holy.
Did you see what you've done? You've made this about you by blaming me. We are both sin wrapped in flesh, both broken creations, stained glass windows with no shine, no sun, no light. We are both dark, imperfect, lost. We are fallen.
I think you were created in his image, and there is nothing that you can do or say that will make him love you any less, because his love for you is endless. He never said you'll be able to be sinless, because if you were to be perfect, there would have been no need for the cross. He wouldn't have to find you, because you wouldn't have been lost. You would have been faithfully fellowshipping, far from false promises and feel-good fantasies, faithful instead of faithless. But you were sick, born with a disease, and it pleases God to be seen for you so that you can be set free, not just for today, but for the rest of eternity. He took your hell. He took your place, not so we can wander down the world trying to find satisfaction in every wicked ways. It doesn't surprise him. But a stranger will be born in a manger, willing to take the full force of God's wrath and his anger. He hung naked, bruised, and broken for us so that we can experience life, so that we can experience love, so that we can be set free. So if you want him, you can have him, you can take him, and you can be as holy as he is holy. But the decision lies solely on you. Thank you.